Welcome to CraftBreak. A shorter pre-stream today. Haven't got as much time as usual, so kind of made that a little bit shorter today. Right, so let's have a look. Just realised I put my OBS on my other screen again, like normal. Can't see me as much. There we go. Right, so we're going to work on the model again today. I'll start by sticking on this mushroom because it came off. Ooh. I'm hoping we're not going to have any glue issues today. We'll see. Well, I hope you're all having a good day. Look, before I stick this, I just need to see where the ladder's meant to be going. Ah, precisely where something is already stuck. That's helpful. Stick this time. Oh, hang on. Let me refresh my Twitch because it's not showing anything. Oh no, I can see myself again. This is not good. So, let's get on to the next bits. What do we need? Shorter pre-stream meant that I didn't have as long to get myself ready. So it's taken a short amount of time to rely on it. Okay. We're going to decorate a little ladder by the looks of it. Put that way. That's better, isn't it? You can see a bit more of it now. And then we need some grassy stuff. And are we just draping? Oh, it does say to glue. Okay. Stuff is not that easy. Right, okay, here we go. Right, once it glued, does it? Be interesting. We'll see. Right, okay, so what if we just put a little dot here and there? Kind of make sure this grassy stuff runs along there. Mostly draped. Get some of this on the gluey bits so it holds. Okay. I mean, it needs a bit more around the bottom, doesn't it? Because plants don't just grow from the top. Hang on. There we go. It's a little bit more. A little ladder. Oh no! Hang on. Ah! As I had a shorter period on my pre-stream, I thought, right, I need to remember to snooze the ads. Otherwise they start straight away. I've just remembered to do that. So this ladder, apparently, sits here, and I've just stuck my finger in glue already. This way to glue one, which is fine. It's just the thing is, oh no. We've already had to glue something in that space, so a little bit odd. Can you even fit under there? You don't fit under there. You kind of sit on the corner. Ah, there we go. Okay, which means there's no glue where it needs to be. Seriously, I've stuck something to my finger already. That's because I just pick things up. I don't really think about where I've just put the glue. Oh yeah, I just pick it up. It's fine. So we're going to try and stick that on there. It's not going to work if it's not going to touch the building. needs more. That generally sticks straight away otherwise. Hang on. Getting more and more ragged as I do this. Maybe that's not a bad thing, but let's try it this way. Let's get a little bit of glue on there. Aha. Now, right. Need not to have my fingers stuck to it. Shiny bits all over the model, so it hasn't got glue on it. Hold that in place for a moment. Ah, now we're cooking. It has now. Oh, maybe. Let's see, it's where I'm going. Right. And I estimated that I had about 2 hours left. This is the reason why my estimations might be wrong. Things take longer than you expect. Right, okay. Just got to find the other plants again. It might have gone back in here. It all. Let's keep digging. Oh, there it is. One more bit. I tried to be careful about which ones I was using. Hi Hugo, how are you? Oh, thank you. So hold on. So we've got a bit along the side. I'll try and show you as much as my camera will allow. And then, without me taking it off. And then that's the inside. At the moment, the door hanging I don't like, but I don't think there's anything I'm going to be able to do about it because of the pegs. Oh, hang on. And then we've got this inside bit as well. I think that's kind of the door that goes on the back, and you'll be able to take it off at the end. And we have lights. Lights that work with a switch. They didn't, but they do now. Oh, soon if you want. I mean, you might be able to get your little finger in there, Hugo. You're more than welcome. You can maybe you could like make a little Frodo to come and live with you, or Bilbo. Where are my scissors? I'm so unorganised. So I'm late. I'm unorganised. Tired. Right, and then this bit goes in here. And how much you can see of me doing it. Oh. So, stick on it. Of course you're going to be awkward, aren't you? So I think we give that a little shove. Constantly trying to fit things in holes without getting myself covered in glue. Maybe we'll go inside. Just hope this isn't dripping on my fingers, as it has a habit of doing. Right, I'll hold that there for a moment. Well, that's literally all it needs, a moment. Right, so... Oh no, oh no, oh no. That's skin. Skin on the pot, skin on the pot. Don't need that. Right, one of these. Oh, so that doesn't actually snooze the ad for very long, does it? suppose it gets it out of the way, but right, we kind of want it from this angle, I think. Sorry, just let's turn it around to me because I can't stick stickers on going over the top. Right. Oh, and then the plant pots we made. Here's one we made earlier. There's one we made earlier. Hang on a minute, didn't we already use these? I've got one there. Have I got a pot missing? I've gone that far. I don't know. I think it's showing me two different pots. Silly instructions. Right, so this one needs some grass and some of this. I'm going to cut it where it shows, but I bet it doesn't fit like that. It kind of shows it here. But in this teeny tiny pot, I mean, that just looks ridiculous, doesn't it? That's not going to fit in there, is it? If I showed you the picture, and you'd be like, what? Because it's actually only showing these top bits. Right, okay, so if we shove it right down. We cut. It's all going to come loose, isn't it? Oh well. That is what we're going to do. Let's stand up, and if we can shove a bit of grass in there, we'll have a go at that as well. Curl that all up. Welcome back, if you're back. I'm sure I've got a bit of a delay on my OBS. It doesn't quite show me properly. I've got about a 10-second delay. Right, so if we try and poke that in there. That will probably secure it in place a little bit more. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Oh, right, I'm going to snip this bit off. Like neatness. Okay. 3 little flower pots. Now a bunch of glue in. Okay, so our little stump, that goes, where does that go? One near the back of the house. Stick that there. That has kind of got a shape. But you know what? I don't really want the join of that at the front. Let's just hope it covers the whole area. I think it will. Yeah, I might not be able to do this for a couple of hours today, so I've got the school run in a little while. Oh, have we got another Huh? I'm somewhat confused. Have I missed the top off? Have I used the wrong thing at some point? No, I don't think so. I just don't seem to have another tree stump. That's very strange. It's a pot. You know what? Maybe we can just fill it with flowers. Might not be a bad idea. Okay. So, ooh, whoops. Chuck my glue across the table. Which way round do we want you? Probably with at least a little bit of the white showing. if that's going to stick. Oh, crikey. So if you're still there, Hugo, how did Brain come out with the painting? I'm not on Instagram, so I don't think that's actually... the pot is actually hitting. I don't think that's flush. So it's not sitting on the board. Right, now you look flush. Let's try that again. I don't get where that other tree stump is meant to be. So odd. You sticking. I think we're going to have to hold this for a moment. Oh, good. Have you painted him? Oh, he's really good. Actually, Brain was, I could see him straight away. Sometimes when you've just started, it's hard to see whether you think it... Let's just twist that. Sorry, I'm half concentrating on this and half not. And half talking. I think it might look better that way, you know. Yeah, so I thought he looked a lot more like Brain than, say, some of what the others have looked like early on. So a bunch of mushrooms, that's what I need. Love a bunch of mushrooms. There's so much going on. And I have a missing tree stump. I don't like it. And an extra something. I'm sure these instructions aren't quite right. Oh well. It will all come clear. Oh, I thought he probably would be, in comparison to, say, the worm. Ow. There we go. Sorry, had to pull quite hard. So, we've got to stick a bunch of mushrooms by the front door. These do need a bit of glue because some of these are ceramic, and again, they don't really have a flat base. They're a bit curved inwards. So this plant pot I've just made, where does that go? Oh, at least we're getting rid of some of these little bags. Let's see what I've got left then. Nope, not that one. Not that one. They still contain stuff. Oh, my space is already a complete and utter mess. No. You can't really see what I'm doing. The camera is in a very awkward place. I'm waiting for a new arm so I can start moving it around a bit better. Apparently, you can probably all see my grey hair. What did I say to my kid yesterday? Oh, I think I'm going to dye my hair again soon. Oh, yes, it is looking quite grey, Mummy. It's like, ah, thanks. That's just really, 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 really light blonde. Thanks for that, child. That shows a lump of grass, but not where that grass has gone. Maybe we just kind of decorate with the grass. We have a plant pot that has no home. It's almost like the instructions are for a different model from page to page. Move those out of the way. And then you can go with the other shrew. The other toadstool. I'm just letting them dry. I will come along and make sure they are attached properly later on. Have we got a spade, or is this another wooden bit? E5. And we need the stones towards the front door as well. Ah, they're easy to spot. Oh, maybe we took the pieces apart for the other stump and we didn't make it. I knew we were having gluey issues at the end of the last stream. It was literally stuck to myself, so. Oh, did she, Hugo? Ah. I've not done it often, so I'm really bad because I'm bad at going to get my hair cut and stuff like that, so it just grows out. So I've done it once, but I found it quite hard to get a lot of colour into it. Maybe that's the trick. I just need to sit still for a while. What colour was it? Mine will be purple. I've got two sat in the cupboard waiting to go. Cover up this grey. Stupid greys. So, our wooden spade has got to sit up against the door. However, as our door stuck so quickly, I've got to be quick with this as well. It's kind of on the wonk, isn't it? Okay, there we go. That stuck nice and quickly too. And then we need all of these little paving bits. You're going to let me just pop you out. Some of these are in too tightly. Oh, no, not that bit. I don't want that bit. So some of these have just been falling out. I'm going to glue them in as I go. And then that way I won't mix them all up. I was just about to pop them all out. I was like, hang on a minute, how are you going to tell them apart from each other? Oh, how far back do you go? You sit against the door. You do sit against the door. I mean, that would make sense. That tends to be where these things go. Okay, so let's figure out what numbers I've got. You look like C26, except you're the wrong way round, so you can't be. You must be. You're C28. Sorry, I'm kind of talking to myself so I don't forget. Hold on, is there two 28s? Oh no, that you're 27. You're not very well labelled. That's what. All over the shop. So I almost didn't craft today. Again, Hugo, just mainly because I didn't sleep very well last night again. I thought, oh, even if I get an hour and a half done, that's better than none, isn't it? And sometimes I need to do something shorter to get me over a hump. I've got a glob of glue there. I don't like that. I'm sure I will get better with practice. Or a different glue. That was also why I was asking you about your glue. Then I realised, of course, I don't need something that bakes. Kind of like the way yours went on. The super glue is quite good. It does stick things, but it can do it too quickly. Sometimes I need a little bit of time to wiggle. There it goes, out it comes. Remember, were you C20? Super glue doesn't always give you wiggle time. Number were you? What number were you? Must have been 32. get these... Oh, hang on. Right, what was that one? Say, are there any more of these anywhere? No, don't stick like that, please. That was lucky. I've got 4 more. It's like doing a big jigsaw puzzle, really. You've got to follow the instructions. Well, I have to follow the instructions. I'm not good enough to put one of these together myself yet, without looking at the instruction manual. There'll probably come a time where I'd be like, oh yeah, and that goes there, and this does that. Not yet, not there yet. You look like this piece. I will come along and check all of these bits later, because I try not to use too much glue. End up being a bit disastrous. Oh, I should have done the one above before. Never mind. Now one more. There we go. We've done the garden path. That was a big bit of glue. And which way up does that go? Oh, I like that, I think. Oh, let's see, you're stuck already. I don't have wiggle time for you. Luckily, you're in the right place. Okay. Oh, this mess. Let me see where this grassy stuff goes. A big lump of it too. Maybe that will become clear. Oh. We need E5. Not really sure what we're making out of this. Hang on. Oh, you're the same both sides, which doesn't help me try and find the notches. Where's the other one? Ah, there. Right, and then we need the chain. I saw that a moment ago. Cut P12 into 6 sections. The length of P12 is 6 sections, is it? I didn't realise a section was a measurement. Okay. How long is it? What are we looking at? 2 centimetres each? 3, 4, 5, 6, no? Oh, you've given me an uneven, like, it doesn't evenly split into 6. I don't know. It's got 8 loops per one. Oh, I don't... Are you going to cut? I just need to divide this equally into 6, and that would work, wouldn't it? I'm going to cut it, I don't know. Maybe that's why you've got a little bit of length, because you're going to cut through links. Okay, I'm just measuring it badly. So let's go 3 centimetres. You can do it. There we go. Just about. That's 1. And what did you say? 3 centimetres. That's like just up the end of my line. I don't like that very much. think you did. Again. I get between the links this time. Oh, this is going to be no good if I can't cut it up. I just did the first one. Oh, now we're going to be all uneven. Not watching what we're doing. It's like, no, I object. Oh, there we go. After the first one we made you do, I'm not doing any more. Now, knowing my luck, they're going to be different lips. Yeah, I know. They always do, Hugo. Oh, you're so going to be different lengths. This is not good. And the loops haven't come open. We're going to, no we're not, open that wider, then we're going to do this. Now which way are you hanging? So kind of way up, yep, which means we need the loop facing down, there we go. Now I hope it is like 6 even bits. The length of P12 is 6 sections. Oh god, I think I've read that wrong. Because that is not 6 sections, is it? Let's cut that in half. It really does help if you read the instructions correctly. Not 6 sections. It means I might not have enough chain in the end. Oh, there we go. I need new scissors at the end of this, I reckon. Okay, where are the... Oh, we want you... How much it matters which way up this little sticky thing is. Okay, 1. Breaking the rules. But where did my other little bit go? There. It's so inaccurate. That's what it is. I need to keep an eye on the time. It's already been like 35 minutes. Amazing how quickly the time goes. I've got to go and do the school run. P. Oh, I need to go and get some shopping. Because otherwise nobody's eating anything today. Except Weetabix. And toast. A few apples. Okay, you don't look too bad. I think not that easy when you hold it against my patterned shirt. Yeah, I think whatever that is for, it should work. Right, 2 E3s. Bit tricky up. We're making some sort of shelf. And are you the same both sides? That's handy. We need 2 more rings. Oh. We'll pick them up. And open that up. No wonder my nails are ruined. What are you doing to us? What does that look like? Hang on. My hands are shaky. Italy. Get in that hole. Aha. So that looks nothing like it does on the picture, but there we go. We need to do that with both of those. Go like that for a moment. And we get to turn the page. Been on that page for ages. Oh, you're gonna be like a hanging chair. Okay. I wish I'd kind of known that before. I should have looked, shouldn't I? How accurate do I need to be? Which way? That way. Yep, that looks correct. So it says to, hang on, let's turn it that way. Loop the chain on that way and then do it up. Zoom in, that's so it hangs properly. Because the last time we did a hanging thing, it did not want to hang. The piece. It hung all wonkily. Oh, I feel like you're going to do the same thing, no? Just wondering if I've got it up the right way. Oh yeah, I have. Yep, no, that is definitely the right way. Just check it's not my hanging or me having the piece on backwards that's made it hang funny. So that bit needs to go at the front. Oh, hang on. There we go. And then in the little hole. One day I'll learn to read through the whole lot of the instructions first. Then I'll know, for instance, like what I'm thinking about is the chain. I ran out of wire before, but if I went through and looked at how many times it's used and all of that type of thing, it would probably help me. Okay, so we'll see how this looks when we get it on, I think. We need E9 and E6, which are here. You are E6. Oh, yeah, you feel quite tight. Craft knife laying open somewhere as usual. Hi Susie, how are you? Oh, I hope you haven't been there long. Why have I got lots of timers and things next to your names? Exclamation marks and all sorts. Warn you apparently. Oh, is this from Streamlabs? Oh, I've got a whole load of, oh, I can ban people and time people out just like through the click of a button. Not that I'd ever do that, of course. Well, you never know, do you? You might have somebody you want to ban at some stage. Good to know, good to know. Right, so E6 is the bottom part. I don't need to pick that up yet. I need the top half. So how are you, Susie, today? And how did the rest of Final Fantasy go? I know you're probably not the rest, but sort of how did the rest of yesterday afternoon go? Did you make a lot of progress? Because I had to dip out at some point. So we're going to stick that in there. And I'm good, thanks. Didn't sleep very well, but I then went and that's why I was a bit late today, because I went and had a little nap. Okay, then right, so that's our chair. Then we need to pop these on. Well, this kit has a lot more fitting pieces together. The last one I did, this would have all been glued. I think I preferred the last kit, you know, because it was a bit more involved. This one's going to look nice, but it's not been as involved to put it together. Which, you know, might not be a bad thing. I did enjoy the other one more. Right. Use the end of my screwdriver. I mean, I say mine. Let's use the end of Dod's screwdriver to stick that in. It is mine now. It's generally what happens in our house. Something starts out as his and then it becomes mine. At some stage. Oh, you're in my app breaks. You can't hear me saying this. It's probably not a bad thing. If he's listening, he hasn't got a chance to type. Wasn't that like my jacket? My lovely big fleecy jacket that became yours. Oh, hang on, that loop is in the way. Oh. Oh, I better be careful I don't stab myself. Sorry kids, can't pick you up. Stuck a screwdriver in my chest. Right, okay, so I'm just trying to make sure that loop is not in the way of me pushing that together. Like it is on this one, I don't know why. Let's hang you upside down and do it that way. At least you're hanging. Oh, that's it. Alright, we made it, I think. Press that down. Okay, so have we got a hanging chair? Oh, you do. So don't sound so surprised, crap. We have a little hanging chair. Woo! Oh no, we don't. Not quite. We need some legs to stand it on. I was getting excited. Moving on too quick. Hold on a minute. How's that going to stand up? You're not going to come out. I can't remember, Susie, whether I spoke to you about it. Are you looking to move as well? I know somebody else that I speak to via streaming is. I can't remember if you two were as well. Are you in the process of looking at houses? Okay, that one is right. Now, which we do need to pay attention to this. Because I don't think they... I mean, the two pieces don't look the same as it is. Which then could potentially not matter, but it also could. Oh, they had different numbers as well. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. So the wider one is E8. This one is E7. E7 goes on this side. Doesn't turn it round. Yes, it does. I went for epic today on the classical music. Fancied some epic. I mean, you've got nowhere to put your legs. It's alright if you're happy to drag your legs on the floor. Oh, I see. Oh, that's good, Susie. I couldn't remember. I think I was talking to two people who both were looking at housing. We can't have it dragging on the floor, can we? I know he's a hobbit and his legs are short, but I mean, that's ridiculous. Thing is, it does require me then taking it apart and redoing this chain, which wasn't easy in the first place. Let's see, read the instructions first. Okay, so if we loops do we reckon? It said 6, didn't it? So let's try and see if we can remove 3 loops. I don't think it's going to be easy. Or 2 loops. And now they're all jammed together as well. Like, no, don't! need you to be much further along the scissors, otherwise it's not going to go through. I wonder, hang on a minute, I wonder if my craft knife will go through that. It doesn't want to, no. Oh, we can't have a swing that sits on the floor. It's not a swing. It's just like a seat. And not a very helpful one at that. Oh, okay, I got 2 off. Said chair. I mean, it would sit higher. Where's my loop gone? Oh, there it is. See, I've lost my loop. Let's get the other one off first, and then do that again. Oh, where's the join? Hands do not want to work. Where are you? Literally in the piece. That's it. Okay, so to get similar length chain, I need to take off 2. Oh, that was actually quite exact the first time round. No, it doesn't want to do it on this side. You know, sometimes you start to think, well, maybe it would have been easier if I just redone the chain completely from the start. Oh, hi, Jameson. It is a hobbit hole, yes. Hold on, I'll show you in a moment. I'm just trying to break a bit of chain with my craft knife. My scissors are a bit big. Come on, you can do it. Oh, hang on, I'll come back to that. So yes, this is the hobbit hole. This is the outside of it so far. And then I can turn it round. And this is the inside. I think something just fell off, but never mind. I'll find that in a mo. The doors hang a little bit weirdly, but they're on wooden pegs, so I can't seem to tighten those up, otherwise they don't open. I've got a battery hanging out there that needs fitting in properly, and then its lights come on. It's got little lights on the interior as well. A little fire that lights up. That's right at the front. Right, hang on, there's a hole for the battery there. Oh, whoops. So we're just working on the outside at the moment. And then this bit is the kind of door that you can remove. So that's the inside. That's like a little fireplace. Hi Moon, how are you? It's good, isn't it? It's a nice set. Oh, what's happened to my chimney? My chimney's come off. I thought that was looking loose. Uh-oh. Oh, right. So I had some issues fitting the switch. So it's got like a touch switch underneath there, and it's sat against the wood of the chimney. But it gave you these gel pads or this gel pad to stick the touch switch down. And of course, as soon as the gel pad was between it, it wasn't touching. It wasn't allowing me to switch it. So it was just permanently on for a while. Ah, there we go. Just yank them off. My knife is not happy about that, but never mind. Right. Back to where we were. We're making a little swing, but I just made it and it was sat on the floor. So it doesn't really do very much in terms of swinging. How are you, Moon? I haven't seen you for a little while. I think I saw you for a while yesterday, didn't I? Are you doing good? James said this morning, you start streaming about 2 hours before I get up. So this morning I was like, oh, Jameson's on. It's been 2 hours. And then you were off. I was like, oh no, I missed him again. I will catch you at some stage. Oh, back to fiddly. I don't like chains. There we go. Right. Ah, that feels better. We're back to where we were. At least it's not going to be entirely sitting on the ground. Now that it's all stuck together, this bit is not easy. Ah, look, squeeze. Squeeze with the fingers. Yeah, that is why I don't squeeze with the fingers. Actually, while this is off, I'm just going to push this together a bit more. There we go. Oh, that teeny tiny gap. Are you kidding me? Sorry, I'm just checking which way round. Yep, that's the right way round. I think. 8, 7. Yep, sticking out the front. Yep, that's right. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. You know how I get turned around? Well, it doesn't so much happen when I'm like walking about. It does happen when I'm putting stuff together. Get it with Lego, it's like, oh no, I've put that bit on backwards. Loopy loop, get in there. Oh no, I've just chucked it on the floor now. Where did that go? Hang on a moment. My hands aren't working today. Feel very shaky compared to usual. Where did my loop go? Oh, there. I have got another one that seems to have gone missing. Oh, nice moon. What are you having for lunch? Hope you're having something nice. I was just saying, I've got to go shopping because we got Weetabix and toast. A few apples. And I'm sure there's other bits and bobs, but you know. Nothing kind of coherent as a lunch. Right, now, I really do want those pliers. I can't see again. There we go. Right. I think it will be at least a little bit off the floor now. It must be, because it was... We've taken some loops out. So, right, the other one is sat here still. Just need to turn that round. And yesterday for lunch, I had like half a big bag of Maltesers. See how my diet is. Not good. Have you, Moon? Wizard's Alley, is that like more Diagon Alley kind of style? As if it is, that's one I've got to look for. So I've got a magic treasure house, but it's downstairs. It's like an old treasure shop, like magical, like antique shop kind of. And that was my first one. This is my second one. But I definitely think I'll be doing more of these because these are fun. Right, there we go. Ah, and now we have what is known as a swing. It swings in all sorts. That's good. Oh, okay. With a random baby bell. I like it. That sounds good. That sounds quite healthy. I haven't had cottage cheese for years. So, and that requires a butterfly, that's it. Let's stick a butterfly on. No liner, yep. Like a bit of liner. That's what, actually, when we were talking about liner yesterday, that's exactly what I was eating, like half a bag of Maltesers. Oh, that's quite cute. Now it's got a little butterfly on. It was cute already, but nobody sit on the butterfly. And then the next thing we're making, I think, looks like a wheelbarrow. So we need the seaboard. Where's the seaboard? that one out before already today. Oh, we have. Where is it? There. It's right in front of me. I'm blind. So, need C19. Which I don't think's there. Which means potentially it fell out in the box. Oh no, it's one of these. It had come out. Right, you move there for a moment. I need some room to work. Oh, of course, and now you've come out. I don't know which one is which. I'll figure it out. I think. Right, so one of these, yeah, one of these needs to point. I think they go like that. Right, okay. And then, what else do I need? C3 and C2. These ones pop on, Moon. My last one was a lot more gluing, so you didn't have joints like this. It was all, you had to glue all of the edges together. Oh, hold on, G1, I'm missing a piece. But this one's a lot more pop the pieces together. So I bought a pack of like 12 glues to get ready to do this one. Dodd did the same. we obviously hadn't communicated. So I've now got, oh, that one's upside down, I think. I've now got like 25 bottles of glue, or 12 bottles of glue, which I'm not using. It's like, how annoying. Right, okay, that bit goes on there. And they're quite tight, so most of these haven't needed gluing. Some of them I have. So we need a bottom, which is G1. Yeah, I know, isn't that a great dinner? Great lunch, Susie. I mean, if I could get away with it, I'd probably have lunch like that every day. This board looks suspiciously empty. Some of the pieces fell out of their frame. Some of them are floating around in the box. Aha. Including the one I need. So which way are we going? You're not showing me G1 on there. Like that, I think. Right, so has anybody else had a decent lunch? I haven't actually. What have I eaten? Oh, I had a pan of chocolate earlier. It's quite unusual for me. I'm not a morning eater. I live on tea, sugary tea, and cigarettes. Don't say that one out loudly though. No, it is showing it that way. Okay, I'm just making sure I've got all of this the right way round. Fabulous, and now I've got to fit a wheel on. I see that going well. So that's C16 and C5 is over there. Okay, you don't want to come free. Oh. No, you are. I don't like pushing them too hard because I've broken bits like that before. So turn you over. I've got C16 in my hand. So you go closest to me by the looks of it. Ooh. Okay. And that's C5. Oh, I love a sugary tea as well, Moon. Although I have cut down the sugar in my tea, so I am trying to be slightly good. Hold on a minute. Oh yeah, no. It's not printed on both sides this, so I have to make sure I've got them the right way round. And then I'm thinking that looks illogical. But it doesn't once you turn it back over. have a lot of appetite suppressant too. Because I smoke, so naughty, naughty. So Moon, going back to an earlier conversation, I never found out, what is your favourite UK racetrack? Sorry everyone, I've been thinking about it. I just wanted to know what Moon's favourite UK racetrack was. I feel that this is going to need to be glued. So, where's the best place to put the glue? Okay, I'm going to slide that in there. Slide and squeeze. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much if our wheel is a bit wonky, because wheelbarrows often have a wonky wheel. This is my excuse for everything. Oh, Moon, thank you for the hydrate. I have to pretend because I forgot to bring a drink with me. What a surprise. I shall do that as soon as I go downstairs. What time are we at? 1:25. Okay. So this also has birds and a butterfly. Everything has a butterfly. Just makes it look really cute. We have a butterfly. Maybe it's a motif. Moment there, it said Maltesers. Wakatobi, apparently, whatever that is. Right, and then we fill this with green stuff. Right, I'm going to cut this bit up, like the amount. So you sit in there. Dribble some glue in the middle. You're sticking to my fingers. They're not even gluey. Let's pop that in there, I think. And then we want some of these. Alright. We're not going to glue in there very well, are you? Probably better on these, isn't it? Potentially. No, I can't really touch those bits. And there's a little pine cone. Oh. You go. I know. No, you've been robbed, but you did it to yourself on purpose. So I don't know what to do about that one. There you go. You'd have never have known if I hadn't said anything. I shall bring an ultra large drink with me next time. Oh, can I refund channel points? I can, can't I? Just while I'm thinking out loud. I think I saw that somewhere. I was looking through some stuff. I can't remember where I saw it. Oh, it might have been Stream Elements. Oh, it was, because Hugo, stop it! I have no water! I have no drink. I need a beer. Although, not allowed to fall in, that's a slippery slope, so... No beers before the kids get back from school. I'm only joking. I don't have one after either. Right, okay, so where are we going? We need the D board. And I can't, sometimes I think, oh, I'll have a beer while I'm playing, you know, gaming. But I do wonder if it might slow my reaction times down. So I haven't yet. I mean, they're not great as it is. Trying not to die all the time. I dread to think what adding a beer to that would do. Right, so I think we're making a bench, and then most of these things can go onto the board, I believe. So I'm going to have a look out for the Wizarding Shops one then. Was it expensive, Moon? Oh, thanks, Moon. That's exactly what I need. Need a nice cup of tea. So I stream from my attic, and I don't really like I don't like tea out of plastic cups, and I don't like takeaway tea. It always tastes really weird. So I haven't figured out how to get a cup of tea up the ladder yet. Next on list to do, figure out how to get a hot drink to the attic. Right, so we need a D10, which is not you, surprisingly. It's you. I was going to say, that looks like the piece. You did think about, like, you know, an ultra long straw. You could just leave it on the ladder and then lean over and straw it up. Ah, now that is a good idea, Moon. Because, you know, something as simple as that I would never have thought of. But that is a very good idea. Kettle. That's all you need, kettle. Bring a little bit of milk up, I'm sure. I think we're just now making a little box for some tools. So we've got our bench. How much can you see, you guys? Let's see. Our bench, our swingy chair. I can't remember what they're called. Have they got a name? Are they love chairs or something? A little bench. So you can see what I'm actually doing. That is such a good idea, Moon. That is exactly what I need to do. Tea, sugar, milk. Milk keeps quite well as well. Not that I'd keep the milk up here, but it wouldn't be for too long, would it? The only thing is you constantly have the kettle going in the back of the stream. Just have to make a cup of tea. Oh, tea's made. I think it's a love seat, isn't it, Moon? The little two-seater swingy chair things. I'm just going back through chat. Oh, has it? Oh, have you frozen? Or is it just on screen? Oh. Oh, do you know what? I'm not sure I'll be able to sort that out, Hugo. We're going to change that. Change that box to the Streamlabs one. Different overlays. I'm not sure I like it that much. Hold on. Where are we? Alerts box, goals, your goals. Chat window. Chat window. Oh. Turn it off. No, I don't want to turn it off. Oh. Oh no. Where's it gone? Now it says nothing. Will it say something if I type something? Oh, okay, so we've reset. You can't go back up, I don't think, but it should be now going. There we go. So I can't type hello, Hugo, clearly. Hello. I'm not sure if I'd like milk pods, Moon. I'm a bit funny about... Well, I don't know. Actually, that's not true. I probably could do UHT milk for the odd cup of tea. What a snob, eh? Doesn't like takeaway tea. I think it's just the cups. I think it just makes the milk taste weird. It's just not nice. I don't drink coffee. I used to drink coffee as a kid, weirdly, but I don't now. I can't stand the stuff. Okay, so one little box, and we need some tools, which are here. I think some of these boards I'll be able to take out soon. I'll make it easier to see what I've got left. So how are we going on estimated time? We're at 1 hour 13. I have no idea how much of this is left. Right, that didn't break through. That's what we've got to do. So I think we've got... Oh, no, you're in an ad. Oh, I know, Moon. And to be fair, I'm quite hard to disappoint when it comes to cups of tea. So as a kid, I used to have to make my dad's tea all the time. And if it was wrong, I'd get things like, what's that, rat's piss? Or what happened to that? Did the tide go out? Or I'd have to go back and redo it. So I remember standing there and squeezing his tea bags to death, which then just meant, like, when I made my own, I was just like, yeah, however it comes, I don't care. I don't want to wait for it. I don't want to have to keep taking it back. I just want a cup of tea. So I'm quite hard to displease with tea. So it must mean that it is really bad takeaway teas. I know, Hugo, UHT, it is like generally only kind of emergencies. I have my milk delivered, don't you know, from the dairy. But just because it's so much more convenient. I never run out of milk now. It probably cost me about £2 more. So far we've only had one go missing, so and I reckon he might have delivered that to the wrong address, because we live on a small close and we're right at the end of the bottom of an estate. It's not really somewhere that you opportunistically thieve from, shall we say. There's not an awful lot going on down here. Oh, we've stopped. There we go. We've made a little toolbox. Oh, and another butterfly, of course. I know, Hugo on the Earl Grey. I was going to say something about that, Hugo. So if we have Earl Grey in the house, that is only when I've ran out of every type of other tea that I can find will I drink it. Yeah, I'm more of a builder's tea, Moon. Although, to be fair, I like things like Assam. That's quite nice. But the Twinings Assam I find really disappointing. It's not like... No, is it the Twining ones that is okay but expensive, but the other, like, non-branded ones are really weak. So I don't tend to get that often. Right, so... we're going to be sticking some bits and bobs in, I think, now. Just go figure out what is what. So you go... Hang on. I'm just going to turn it towards me for a moment. Right, so you go in there, I think. Well, that's wibbly wobbly, isn't it? Well, it is while I'm pressing down on it. If I'm... Okay, we'll try that once more. If not, I'm going to glue that, I think. Like the fact that that's a bit wobbly. Oh, whoops. Am I just trying to shove you in too far and you're not actually meant to go that far? What just fell down? It's not good because I'm going to shove something I need off of the desk. I'll find out later. Right. I think I might have to make a little cover for this battery. So it just keeps sliding out. There we go. Right, so we've got the bench in place. That is about as hard as I can push that down. And then the love seat, where do you go? Literally like right in front of the bench. It is. Okay, strange. You know, luckily I've got these pieces the right way round. At some stage I may go back through and go through and glue all of these in properly. Oh, it's fairly firm actually. Right, so that's those two bits. We now have a little seat for our hobbit to sit on, our hobbitses. Lovely little hobbitses. What else have we got? So I'm sure we made more stuff. Okay. I feel like we're covering up lots of stuff that we've already done. Strange. That is definitely where you go, isn't it? Yep. A bit like my garden at the moment. It's just covered in stuff. Stuff everywhere. The Dodds just had to take out a load of the decking at the back of our garden. That was rotting through and had become a bit dangerous. That's all being turned into a bed and gravelled, and the greenhouse and shed being put back in, but they're currently across the garden, and fences had to be repaired and bits replaced, and summer gardening stuff. Right, okay. And then this little box goes where? Didn't we have to already stick that little? Okay. Oh, this model is so annoying. So this flower bit here, it didn't show that we needed to make 2 of those. It showed all of those flowers being put back in there. How annoying. Oh, I know what. We have got another pink flower we could use. Unless I need that for somewhere else. Potentially the case. Sorry, I'm just looking to see if I can bodge it. I haven't watched much Star Trek. I should really, because I think it's something I would like now. I used to come home and my dad would be watching it. I'd just turn around and walk back out. No, don't want to see that. Right, I think this is fine. I think I'd be quite into it now. Right, so I think if we just make up a new little pot. Where are my scissors? There we go. That's what fell off the edge. Scissors. They've gone up. They've cliff jumped. They're protesting. You tried to hurt me, making me snip that chain. Now I've disappeared. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, thanks, T. How are you today? I'm glad you like it. I'll show you it in a moment. Right. You should really have some glue. Problem is there's a hole at the bottom of this. It does have a little habit of coming out the bottom and then sticking to my finger. So we want the toolbox first, just goes along here. Goes on there. And I don't think it matters which order these are in. Let's put the bigger one in the middle. I'll hold that one for a moment. Oh no. I'm not pushing these down, but they will stick because there's a fair bit of glue underneath them. Something. Where are my tweezers? I want to just try and make sure it is. No, hang on. I shall leave that for a moment and then come back and check it. It's the first time I've put the lid back on my glue. Awful. Surprised I don't stick myself to more stuff. Oh, cool, T. I'm glad you're vibing. Hopefully having a good day. I'm good, thank you. A bit tired, even though I had a nap. Didn't seem to do an awful lot. Sometimes I go to sleep and I just think, well, what was the point? I wake up exactly the same. I don't feel rested at all. Oh, look, see, look how quickly that one's stuck. Oh no, it's not quite, but it's like grabbed instantly. Right, I'll just get this mushroom on and then I'll give you a quick tour. Right, so I need to make sure that I can still get the fence on. I'm going to put the other mushroom here, you know. Now, I'm wondering if this little baggie here, whether I'm meant to stick... So I had like a wad or something I was meant to stick down, but I couldn't see where it was going. I still can't on the model details, so... I'm wondering if it was just moss in between here. I can do that in a little while. Right, so this is so far the outside. It's all starting to come together. He's got a little love seat. I don't know who he swings with, but you know, there we go. Got to have the gear in place. And then we've got a little switch. Did it work? Hang on. There we go. Now it's worked. So it's got a little outdoor light. These doors do open. They open. And that's why they're not hanging right, because they're on little pegs. And I can't shove them in any further because then the door won't open. And then I've got to put the latch back on in a minute. I'll do that. And then the inside looks like that. Very far. It is lit up, it's got some lights in, and then the little fire is lit up. My battery's fallen out again. And then I think that is essentially a doorway, which that's what goes in that gap. And then you've got a little turny bit so you can lock it up. So I think you can kind of, oh, there we go. You've got a little bit that means it will latch inside. So far that's what we've done. We're not actually too far off the end, I don't think. Done quite a lot of outside decorating today. I think we've got a little bit more outside stuff to do, fences and the like. Have you started yours, Moon? Your wizarding shop, Ali? Because if you have, I'd love to see some pictures. Sorry, I couldn't get the words out. And if not, I might have to find out which one you've got so I can get the same one. That sounds right up my street. Okay, so where are we going now? We don't need that door, but we need this one over here. Actually, you haven't got much left. I don't think. So a few fences and a gate. What's the time? I'm going to have to stop soon. Probably got until latest 2:15. If I don't shower. Just go and spray myself with lots of stuff. I only showered yesterday. It's not like I'm really stinky or anything. Just all of these are numbered the same. I have to just double check. Aren't you? Oh no, 2 of them were A33s and 2 were A34s. Pain in the backside, although they look the same to me, so I think we'll be alright. Oh, did you? Finished it within days. Was it a bit like this one, like popped together? You'll have to show me some photos at some point. I do love these. I think it's my new thing. Although I do jump about quite a bit. So how are we doing this? What's this meant to look like at the end? Oh, okay, so we need to pay attention to which side, because this is a gate. Right, okay, that's why. Okay, I think we're okay. These are the gate posts. easier to squeeze against the board. But the one thing about popping them in that's easier is obviously... Hold on. I'm just distracting myself. Yeah, you don't have to make things very square when you're gluing them. So I think there are a few bits of equipment I could do with. Is it called a set square or a T-square or something I can like square things up against so things come out as cubes and not like parallelograms. Whatever that is. Trapezoids probably. Right. What's she whittering on about? So I think that's how these go. Oh, see, yeah, my last one had lots of knickknacks that you had to make. And this one kind of came with, I mean, you have had to make a few knickknacks, but this one came with them kind of wooden and painted already. So on here, like in my last model, you would have made all of these little pieces. They wouldn't have come out as wooden pieces that are painted, which I think I personally preferred. Am I meant to be doing this up? Yeah, I think so. I can't put this bit on. Where's my screwdriver? That tends to help me in this situation. There we go. Well, it definitely clicked in. There we go. So I need to pay attention to which way round I'm doing these because the gate holes. So am I? Yeah, I think so. Although someone's knocked his top off. I can't remember what that's called. Oh, I only left like building stuff a year ago. I can't even remember what things are called. What's the top bit called of a plinth? It's not a plinth, is it? It's got a different name. Pretty sure it's got a different name. Okay. And then what? I mean, you do need them to be tight, I suppose. Otherwise, they'd just fall apart. But they are a bit tricky sometimes. A bit of pushing going on. There we go. Cha. I was just thinking, I bet there was a way up for these to go. Not that anybody's going to notice. I've got one of them upside down. Fiddly fiddly. Oh, look at this. Classical plus electronic music. The thing is, with my camera angle like that, you can see if I dance now. I'm popping along. Oh, go in, go in. Slot, there we go. Oh. We're nearly there. Right, we'll have a little go in a minute with the screwdriver. Once it's all together. I just flattened it. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Right. Oh, look how much easier it was that time. Now they've been in once, they know what they're doing. Alright. Ah, there we go. Oh, this one is not going together as well. squeezing? Aha, there we go. I heard it that time. Right, so little holes go at the bottom, goes on the top. Right. So we might get the gates done, and then we may have to leave it there. So we shall see. Now, I saw these little tiny pieces. Look at these. Little tiny hinges. This could be fun. You probably did get a chance to see. Probably said it and then moved it. Little tiny hinges at the bottom. So that's what the hinges of the doors were like. The same number? I think so. When they put 4 of them together and 2 of them are a different number to the others. So what do we need now? We need the gate. Where are the gate pieces? F7. That's what I was looking for. Oh no, there's the scissors. Oh, what dropped off then? Quite lucky, we've just been able to break them out of the board mostly today. Oh. So we need, how are we doing this? A hinge on each side, and then hang on, you're all upside down. It sounds like it's from a murder mystery program. And then we're going to try... Oh, this is not going to be fiddly at all. Okay, I kind of don't like the sound. It makes me feel like I'm breaking it. Right, you're in properly. It's this bottom one, isn't. So we have one gate. Oh no, you're not going to stand because you've got bubbles on the bottom. Where's the other gate? Here. It sounds like it could have come out of Luigi's Mansion, this music. Where you get a lot of classical music these days, isn't it, in gaming? So I think we've listened to on Classic FM a guy called Dan DTM, who is quite a big Minecrafter, I believe. And he's done a radio set on there about music from gaming. That's always quite interesting. So we need some of this. I don't suppose it really matters how. These are going to be for top of the posts. I feel there's too much paper on this though. I'll probably trim that down. If I can. I do love classical music though. Oh, it's keeping me nice and calm. Oh, are you off? Oh, who's? Oh, hello, Anna. How are you? Sorry, I've just realised you posted. Yeah, no, Moon. It did sound like the Luigi's Mansion, didn't it? Oh, thanks for coming by, Alma. Yeah, it's quite cute. I'll show you around before we go because I haven't got much longer left before I've got to go. I'm just going to try and peel this sticker. Well, release paper it's meant to be, but. Oh, okay. It's like the whole bit of paper comes off. Oh, Well, I'm glad you come to chill with us, Armour, before you go off to work. How annoying, eh? Work have to come and interrupt things. Interrupting my enjoyment of life. So do you listen to Classic FM, Moon? Right, so do we put the gates in yet? Because I'd rather they were attached than not. If that makes sense. You might lose it otherwise. So I've made 2 of those, and I'm not entirely sure I was meant to. But I'm going to need 2 eventually, aren't I? It's a gate. It has 2 sides. Not reading the instructions properly. Right, so that's the first half of the gate. Oh, do you, Armour? That's nice. What do you do? If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer, of course. But, yeah. That's nice when you get to work outside. The number of summers I've been in the office, and the weekdays it's been bright sunshine, and then as soon as you hit the weekend, it's rained. And I've had summers like that where it's been like that all summer. It does affect my mood. Yeah, bit of fresh air. So, this is the hobbit hole. That's the outside. It's got its little love seat, which is swinging. I shall turn the lights on. Oh, hang on. Did the light come on? There we go. Oh, there we go. And then the inside looks like that. The doors are open at the moment. And then there's another little bit that obviously fits onto that back. That looks like that. So that's where we're at the moment. Oh, there we go. And I'm just making the gate. I need to do something about this battery pack. It's getting on my nerves. Every time I pick it up, it falls out. Obviously, because it's not glued in, but I don't know if I can glue it in, so. Oh, okay. So I used to know a bloke who used to be a forky, who used to do like the stage setup for big bands and stuff. I see. That actually sounds quite cool. I mean, I don't know what his title was, whether they all just came under roadie. I know that can be something slightly different. Due to scroll. Why? Oh, that's why. Used to be a roadie, so, or someone who'd put up. Oh, a forky. Oh, a forklift driver. Sorry, I just completely realised that I used slang for that, didn't I? So he used to drive a forklift. So he used to be one of the forkies on site when they were putting up all of the big stages and stuff. I can't remember what bands he did. He did loads, and he did quite a few festivals in the UK, like Reading Festival and Glastonbury. I think it was quite hard work, if I remember rightly. But I wouldn't want to feel tired at the top of one of those, would you? Bit dangerous. Ow, ad brakes. Stupid ad brakes. Kind of necessary though. Gotta make their money somehow. Right, I'm just clearing up all of these bits of rubbish. What time are we at? We might be able to do a little bit more. If I get rid of the rubbish, then I've essentially tidied up. Then we can do some more. So I needed the fence. Where have I put that? Fence pieces are here. Right, okay. I think I'd best pay attention to which piece is which with this. Okay, so you say E13. You're the only one on this board. Strange. And then we need to figure which way up you go. That away. Where's the glue? Right, P17. Are you thicker flowers or are you bigger flowers? Let's have a look. I see. Yeah, so stagehands, they did used to travel. So they'd travel all over the country to do it. So yeah, it wasn't something that they did locally necessarily. Well, it kind of looked like a full job, but a lot of getting up early, being on site for a long time. I'm not sure it would have been for me, but I could see how it would be fun. Especially if you get to see some bands that you actually like as well. Cut off a little blob of that. That on there. Oh, no, stick that on there. Oh, that's a rather large blob. And that is not what you've made the picture look like. Okay, let's do some winding. The picture does not look blobby. It looks like it's Mr. Blobby, just to, you know, annoy Hugo a bit. Panic Hugo. No, not Mr. Traumatized. That's the one I was looking for. So I just got to wind a bit of moss around the fence, although this big lump is just staying there, I think. Oh, the one time I super glued it on as well. And then there's a little flower somewhere. Where do I just put that? That goes here. We've got a little bit of fence. As I say, it's a bit mossy. Got a bit blobby. Oh, I see. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know how much of the he actually saw either. But yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I didn't find him that traumatizing. Oh, you didn't hear me say that I was trying to traumatize Hugo then? No, I did put a big blobby bit of moss on my fence, so it was genuine. It was genuine use. So this bit of fence goes in right at the end here. I don't want to touch it because I've just glued it. Oh no, I thought I'd just broken my lights, but I haven't. Oh, you're moving now. Oh, it's really hard to push them into this. Oh, there we go. They're such like fine little pieces and you just don't want to break them. So I've got one bit of fence in. And then we've got another set of flowers in here. Chop those in half and then take those off. And where are you going? You're going somewhere a little bit like that. I need to make sure I'm not covering any holes that are going to be the fence. Which, that one's fairly close. Okay. You've come loose. Hang on. I'm going to put a massive dollop of glue in there and hope it doesn't leak out the sides. That is not holding otherwise. It should stick a bit of it. Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to stop. I don't want to. How much more have we got? We literally just got fence. Fence panel, is that it? Oh, it is. How quickly can we get it done? What time have we got to leave? 1:45. Right, let's do this. We can do it. Right, bits of fence. I'm just going to have to work quickly. We might be able to get it finished. She says, and then looks at like the piece number that she needs for 50 seconds. Right, hang on, where are we going? F17. Hi, Passion, how are you? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. It is a very cute one. I'm just figuring out which way up we need to be. I think we're that way, and then we need some more mossy stuff. Now, I thought we were going to have to moss up the roof a bit. I think we do. So maybe there is a bit more on this stream. So we're just going to try and wind. How are you today, Passion? Are you okay? Are you on a day off? Right, and then we need, oh, a P40 must be a big rose. We kind of haven't stuck that moss down. It's just kind of hanging there. I did think about making these and potentially selling them made, but gosh, could you imagine trying to transport? I don't think I'd be able to do it. Right, this is the right way round, yep. I'd be too worried they'd all break in the post. Right, where's my little stick? Pick into my stick. There we go. Oh, yeah. Definitely need to have those days, Passion. It's fine. If you go too hard at it, you burn out, don't you, as well? That's whether you need a physical break or not. I find it mentally hard to keep up with. Right, F11. It's like yesterday, although I did stream, I was not in a very chatty mood. So at first I wasn't going to bother. I thought, oh no, I'm not very chatty. I won't do it today. But then I suppose the more you kind of you start, don't you, and then that kind of disappears a bit. So, but I'm lucky it does for me. I think that might have been a bit much. More than what the page showed. So I get really anxious if I'm not in a very chatty mood when I stream. So last night, and then I got off last night, and I was a bit post-mortem-y as well. So looking at everything that possibly went wrong. But I think there was a big long time where I didn't look at chat for ages, and then I start to worry about it, and it's like, no, stop it. But I hope you're managing to recover a bit. Take a break. Recharge. Kind of something we all need to remember to do every now and then. So, I mean, I think you're in properly. Kind of, how much of my face could you see then? Quick, hide, run, don't look. So we're kind of getting the fence on around this side. That's how it's coming along. It's looking very green. We've got a fence post. So we've just done F11. That's all good. That's all good. Then we need F16. Oh, here you go. I know. I'm sure you understand because I can hear it. Like, and you obviously you say stuff every now and then as well. Like being quite new to it. Sometimes it's hard to kind of make sure you're doing everything that you should be. So there's definitely things I need to work on. Like raid patter. Your patter. I need to work on that. Oh, I love the ghost cat. Why didn't we see the ghost cat for so long? I think you did explain, but I kind of missed the explanation because generally I'm kind of hanging about but having to do stuff at the same time, so I kind of miss bits sometimes. I'm just trying to wind my my moss onto my fence in a way where it might stay there and not move off. I suppose I could go along and glue some of this. I kind of want it to look natural as well. You don't want to just wind it all round, because, well, I suppose plants do naturally wind, but okay. Have we got a flower on this one that's required? Yeah. Oh no, 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 no. Flower is upside down. Now it is covered in glue. Oh. I don't want to stick my finger on it because... Oh yeah, there we go. Because it will stick. Ah, it will stick. We'd go to school and it'd be like, why have you got moss stuck to your fingers? Because sometimes I'm an awful crafter and I can't get it right. Oh look, it's even stuck to the tweezers. Come here, you. There. So I think I may have chosen some music for my sticker party. I've just got to get it all sorted out. Oh, hang on. I skipped ahead. I think I have. So we now need to put this bit of the gate in. Ah, that's cute. And that a little bit that way, and then I'm gonna have to stick some of this moss down, I think. I don't know if I want to do a stream where I'm just sticking moss to everything. But Dodd says people don't like missing parts of the process, so I have to do all of the rubbishy bits too. Yeah, I think so, Alma. I don't think it would survive the post. And the other one I had, what ghost cat, Hugo? The other one I had this like big spire on it as well, and I thought, no, that's not something you could post really. Dodd does know. Dodd is my oracle with things like this. But I think, yeah, it would be quite nice. I wouldn't do it now because I've only done a couple of them. I'd like to be a bit more experienced and confident in giving it to somebody else, you know, or having it paid for. Have I got any more fence to do? I've got more flowers to do. But really, so I'm only looking, I think, if I do sell anything, I really just want to be able to buy the next project, if that makes sense. So these flowers need to go around this side. Down here. Go along there. Let's see what we can do it. There we go. There must be more bits of fence, mustn't there? But here we go. 18. We can do this. We might have to come back and do moss on the roof. Way up to you go. Move that way up. rough skin on bits of my fingers, so things tend to stick to them. A bit annoying. Oh, stick the lid on my glue for. That's inconvenient, isn't it? And another flower. So if I was going to sell one of these, all of these bits of moss and everything would be glued down. Everything, in fact, I think would be glued down. So wibbly. And then we've got one more. Oh, we're getting quicker. And just need to check which way up we are. Oh, bye, Armour. Thank you for coming by. Oh, I really hope you get onto your projects as well, Armour. I'm sure you will. And thank you, and I hope you have a good day too. I hope the weather's nice and that, yeah, it's a bit more enjoyable than your normal work day. So hopefully not too many uni students around. Go away, stop making me feel old. Okay, and then one more. We're going to go round here. I think this is the last bit of fence to go in. Oh no! Oh no! How typical is that? Seriously. It's like almost the last bit to go on. The last bit to squeeze into those little holes, and I've snapped it. Oh, bugger. Oh, that's so typical. Right, okay. So, sorry, I've got the back end for a moment. But, I'm just going to see if I can glue this back on. Oh, what a twit. I totally pushed that down in the wrong place. I haven't really... Hold on. I don't know if I want to take that back out. Oh. No, I don't want to pull that back out. Ah, this hobbit's got a broken fence. What a shame. Oh, the last piece as well. Typical. Typical me, that is. Right, okay. Kind of got a bit of moss in the way. I think you're not helping. I think you're now stuck to my nail. Right, let's try this one more time. Now I've cleared the greenery away. Oh, and just dragged another bit of greenery in place of it. How annoying. Okay. Oh, how typical. You're not that ancient, are you, Passion? You can't be. You sound so young. Your hands don't look old. Mine unfortunately do. Luckily, it is not winter, because they look a lot worse in winter. And DIY it into a smoke effect. Yeah, that's great, but how are you making that stand on end? Right, so we've got loads of this stuff left. I'm just trying to see what's left. Is that the... Oh, that's the battery hole. Fabulous. It just says flip it over. So it ignores that you've got a whole house on the top of the board. Are you off, Hugo? I'll see you soon, mate. I'll catch you when you're next on. And thank you for coming by. It's been really lovely spending time with everybody today, as usual. It's like hanging out with your little gang. So, this stuff is going to go all over the top. So, not entirely sure how we're going to do this. We just blob glue everywhere. Boing, 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 boing. And just hope bits of it stick. I mean, this does seem to be my way of thinking right now. Oh. This stuff is so sticky. It's not actually sticky, but it just attaches itself to my hands. I can't get it off. I don't want to press that down. I want it to look kind of... Okay, you're going to have to be pressed down in some places, but generally I want it looking quite bouncy and loose. Without it actually being loose. It's sticking everywhere to my fingers. Got some rough bits on my thumbs. Oh, thank you, Moonwolf. Oh, I might have overdone the texture. Look at my thumbs. Making it really hard for me to do anything. It's just constantly sticks. Ah, then I want me to put you down if you're stuck to my fingers. Right, let's thin out some of these areas that are quite thick. If I can. Maybe I should pull it with tweezers. Put something down without it just coming off on my finger. Let go. Seriously, you're not making this easy for me. Clearly don't have smooth fingers. Don't hold the super glue upside down like that. Drip out the end and go everywhere. How are we looking? Are we looking a bit mossy? We are looking mossy. Do we need to bring a bit more towards the front? Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. I can actually get hold of it and leave it on there at the same time. That adds to the 3D-ness of it, doesn't it? Right, let's put a little bit more at the front here. What time are we at? 14:27. Okay. Okay. So, what do you guys think? I'm quite harsh with my own work, so I could sit here for hours and probably individually arrange each one. Okay, there. It shows a lot less on the book, but I quite like... Seriously, let go of me. There we go. I'll use the pliers, it might move more easily. Adorable. Oh, thanks, Moon. I'm glad, as long as it doesn't look too much with this grassy stuff on the top. If I could get it off me. As I say, the book shows very thin layers, but I don't like it. I prefer it to be a bit thicker, I think. Looks like it's in the hill then. And it too has some flowers stuck on it, so let's stick some flowers in the middle. What flowers have we got left? I think I'm just going to use them up. One over here on the little roof, and then one over on this corner. There we go. Right, and I think that's basically it. It's just to put the battery cover on, because as I say, it's going to flip over as if it hasn't got a whole load of stuff on the top of it. Just flip it over. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Flip it over. Okay, if you say so. I don't want to flip it over. Oh, what just came off? Oh, I don't like this at all. It's horrible. Right, there we go. So I'm just trying to put the cover in for my battery. Do you not fit that way? Do you have a way to go? Oh, it has a way in. Okay. Really short. Oh, how I'm going to do this. Surely it would have been better to do this once we didn't have a roof on top. I know. Let's see if I can. So it does have different. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was the right way round. What she says. No, I'm pretty sure I was the wrong way round. And that's why it's not fitting. Hang on. Oh, I really do not like holding the model like this. Try and hold the board. Okay. You don't want to go on like that, do you? Oh. Why won't you go in? So I could like break the whole thing. Oh. Right. Oh no! Oh no! I've literally got stuff stuck to my hands. So what I'm trying to do is fit this little piece here. I'll turn around and show you, because you know it'd be one of those things where I can't do it, it's not working, and then as soon as I try and show someone it will work. Right. Hold on, I need my other hand without stuff stuck to it. I'll pop that out in a moment. Oh no, that's going to end up pulling the whole base off. Oh no. Is right, do you know what, I'm going to come back to that. There's a reason I'm going to come back to that. It's because the roof is covered in glue and I need to squeeze it and it's sticking to me, so I think I'm going to come back to that bit. But that's the last bit to put on, is just that little battery cover, I believe. I just need to stick our flower back on. Right, so where are we at? We just need to close the doors, and then we put bits that broke. No, that's in place. What else have I broken? I was trying to squeeze that on. Oh, who knows? The only trouble. I've just broken something whilst I was trying to put everything in place. Oh well. So, we put the little hole on and then close it up. So, that is the end of the model. That's what it looks like. I know, Moon, I just don't get it. Sometimes I wish I'd read through the instructions properly. Just so that, because there's always bits that I think, oh no, I would do that at a different point to what's happened. Oh, that might be a bit of log. We never know. Yeah, so there's been a few times where I thought, oh no, well that should have probably gone on first. So I think we can we open the doors? Open the doors, so, oh, turn the light on. We're just about to see inside. So that is basically it finished. It just needs that bit put on for the battery cover. So I shall do that at some stage. Oh, thanks, Passion. I'm glad you like it. Oh, actually, I haven't finished it. There is a little man. Where is he? Ah, here he is. Oh, now I will have finished it, but I've got to put my hobbitses in. Oh, he needs sticking. And there's our little hobbit. Is that our little Bilbo? And he can stand wherever he wants, really. Let's have him in the garden for now. There he is. That's cute, isn't it? Oh, thanks, Passion. It's cool. I really like this one. I like the end product. I think that the other one I did was more crafty to put together, shall we say. It felt a bit more like I was doing more crafts than this one. This was a bit more, almost like a jigsaw puzzle, I suppose. I suppose it can be done badly. Do you know what? It said I needed smoke out the chimney. Let's have less smoke. And I've really got to go. Go keep an eye on the time. I may not raid out with you today because I'm going to go straight away. I don't tend to like raiding and running. Oh no. Right. See, this is the other reason why I think a different type of glue might be preferable, you know. Yeah, I might have to see that from the other side. How's it going? Yeah, my brain's not working either, Tyke. It's objecting to lack of sleep, I think. And sometimes, like, as you know, as helpful as a nap can be, it's not quite the same, is it? It's not the same as, like, you know, getting a full night's sleep. Going back, I don't think it recovers you as much. But yeah, my pattern reading is awful. This is true, Passion. I might do if I was knitting something though. I might have an idea if I went back to a pattern that way. But something like this, so all you can do is really take the experience and try and read through it first. But really, yeah, you don't really know it's not going to work until it doesn't work, if that makes sense. And by that point, most of the time, you're too late. Right, so that is the hobbit hole. I'm just going to fix on the battery cover. Oh, my switch still working? Switch is still working. This is all good. And then once that's done, I think that's completely finished. I may find out where the piece that I broke off came from, or I might not. We shall see. Oh, thanks, T. Hi, Gee. I'm just about to go. It's nice to see you, though. How are you? I've got a run to go and do the school run. I've got about 7 minutes to leave the house. I'm never late, though. They're always late out. So, you know, I think I'll probably be all right. feel like I've got pieces missing. I best go back through there at some point and just double check that I have done everything I'm meant to. Like, where does this ring go? This looks like a piece. But a piece from where? I'll have a little look at that later. Oh, yes, I have finished the whole gate. Yeah, it might have been round the door. That would... Yeah, it is round the door. That would so make sense. I was going to say, once Bilbo's out the way, I can stick that on. I can't do that now. I've got to stop chatting. I've got to go. Got to go. Got to go to get the kids. The kids will not be happy if I just leave them there, standing at the school, wondering where Mummy's gone. Not coming today. Decided I need a holiday. Yeah, it does go round the frame. So I'll do that in I don't think there's another stream out of this one, so I'll probably do that off camera, but I can show you once I've done it. I think there's also a little log that I need to make. It is, Guy. No, you're absolutely right, because you all are sensical and I am not. I'm good, thank you. I'm glad you're good too. Right, so I better go. Thank you for coming by. I hope you like the Hobbit house model. We shall I'll get another model at some point, potentially the one that Moon has done, because that sounds right up my alley. No pun intended. I'll catch you later, Guy, especially if you're on. I'll try and I'll come and say hello. Right, everybody. Look, I'm waving at the screen and you can see me. Generally I wave and nobody can see me. Bye bye, everybody. Right, you're welcome, T, and I shall see you all soon. You're welcome, Moon, and thank you all for coming by. I really do appreciate it. It's lovely spending time with you all. It's like just hanging out with your mates, doing something fun with your mates. I shall see you all soon, and thank you, Passion, and I shall speak to you soon. Enjoy your rest day, and I hope it helps. Everybody needs to have their rest days. Otherwise you just burn yourself out. As I tell Hugo all the time. Don't burn yourself out. You're welcome. I shall speak to you soon, and take care. I'm not going to raid today because I've got a raid and run, and I don't generally like to do that too much. I like to hang around for a chat. So I shall end it there. Speak to you all soon. Take care.